Ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon is ito, Six Degrees of Serendipity. Madami siyang author. Binasa ko siya nung December and this book, you know what? Let's just talk about it. Let's go. Of course, like our usual YouTube video, I have to put out a disclaimers in the house. This is BookTube. BookTube is a subculture community dito sa YouTube kung saan ang mambabasa ay nagre-react or nag-share ng experience nila while they are reading this story. Ayan, 6 Degrees of Serendipity. And I'm sharing it to everyone. Kung sino man ang, siguro, hindi pa nila nababasa itong libro na to or itong story na to. So, I am here to share my experiences with them. So, if you are, say, the author, one of the authors here who made this story, just understand that this video is not meant to bash, hate, or mag-build up ng tension or tea sa inyo at sa community ng mambabasa nyo. I'm not here to do that. I'm simply reacting to the stories that I'm reading. Okay? So, now that that's out there, let's move on. Okay? Let's move on. Okay, so I tried looking for this story on Wattpad. I believe wala siya sa Wattpad kasi this is a pop fiction original, so I'm assuming na it's never been posted on Wattpad app or the website. So, yeah, naka-book form lang talaga siya. Itong 6 Degrees of Serendipity is published by Pop Fiction. Nakailang reprint na to. Okay, nakalagay kasi dito sa sa copyright page niya na ang first print niya is nung 2016 pa. So that's like years ago pa. Tapos yung second printing was in 2019, tapos yung third printing was last year in 2022. Okay, so this is not the first time that I've read a story na meron siyang collaborative work kung saan, yun nga, madaming authors na nagsulat in order for a book or a manuscript to, be published. Ito, ilan sila? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sila na nagsulat nito. So, 6 Degrees of Serendipity nga eh. So, yeah, it's only natural na 6 sila. Actually, kaya ako binili itong libro na to kasi I was on Shopee as usual. And nung nasa Shopee ako ng Pop Fiction, I was scrolling parang I want to see something new. Something or at least yung pangalan ng author that I've never heard of, never seen, never encountered. And nakita ko yung cover nito. Bias lang din ako kasi I have a thing for blue-violet kind of color. So, nung nakita ko to, sabi ko parang, uy, ang ganda naman ito. Parang sige, tignan nga natin anong meron. So, nung nakita ko siya, tapos binasa ko yung summary niya, sabi ko parang, whoa, okay, I wanna read that. So, ito yung mga authors nung 6 Degrees of Serendipity. Si Hanjan Baby, Ariasi, Not Just a Random Girl, Hippity Hoppity Azure, sorry. And kwento ni Jingnes and Ken Daniel. So, yun yung mga authors nila. Dami nila, di ba? Okay, so the genre of this book is coming of age. Kasi the story starts off with one character, yung main character natin. And nag-progress yung story na fina-follow natin yung love story niya as he grows up. And of course, it's romance. Parang kinukwento niya sa atin yung mga ups and downs niya sa relationships, yung how they solve their problems as a couple, how he grows individually, and looking forward niya sa mga future relationships niya, mga ganon. And of course, this is not young adult, this is actually new adult. Kasi yung mga problema na tinatalakay nila dito, growing nila, yung pag-grow nila sa isang relationship onto the next one is something na nangyayari talaga sa mga ages 18 years old and above, mga 20s, early 20s, mga ganon. Ewan ko kung napanood nyo to or familiar pa yung mga audience nitong video na to. Pero alam nyo pa ba yung TV sitcom na How I Met Your Mother? Para siyang ganon. Yun namang style of narration nitong 6 Degrees of Serendipity is a sort of nested narration or yung tinatawag nating embedded narration. So, it's a story within a story. So, meron tayong fina-follow na main story. Apart from that, the main storyline, ini-introduce sa atin yung mga parang love story niya nung bata siya, yung first love niya, tapos yung second love, tapos yung basta, mga ganon. So, that's why it's a story within a story. It's an embedded or nested narration. The book itself, ito mismo, this is only 199 pesos at paperback siya, as you can see. Hindi siya hindi siya hardbound. So, kaya natutupi natin siyang ganyan, which, it's typical of pop fiction and one that I actually adore kasi ganito lang siya kaliit. Kita nyo ba yan? Ganyan lang siya kaliit. So, madali siyang bitbitin, hindi siya occupy ng too much space sa loob ng mga bag nyo, or literally, it's a pocketbook. You can just literally stuff it sa back pocket mo. So, it is quite handy. At it's only 200 pages, so you can just sit on it on one day, basahin mo. Mabilis lang talaga siyang basahin. I believe gumawa ako ng Read With Me nito. It's somewhere out sa channel ko. If you wanna, read with me, panoorin nyo na lang din yon. I don't really talk during my Read With Me's kasi gusto ko nakafocus ako dun sa binabasa ko. So ngayon, babasahin natin yung premise of the story or yung summary of the story. Ito yung reason bakit ako na-attract dito sa libro na to. Remember when you said that people choose who they love? Well, I'm choosing to love you. Matthew de la Cruz believes that love is simply the search for one girl who will make him feel complete. This collection of stories is about his journey to find her and what happens when he finally does. Pop fiction's beloved authors Han Jan Baby Ariasi, Not Just a Random Girl, Hippity Hoppity Azure, Cuento ni Janus, and Ken Daniel tell his story through the tales of the 5 girls he loved and lost before destiny led him to the one. In the mysterious machinations of life and love, Matthew finds out that the girl he's been looking for all his life has always been there. In fact, she was just 6 degrees of serendipity away from him. So, ayun, may ganun siyang chems. Diba? Ang cute! You know what? I love it whenever writers collaborate with each other tapos makakabuo sila ng ganito ka-solid na story. Like, no bullshits. Talagang, ito yung summary niya, ito yung gusto namin pahiwating sa inyo, there, enjoy it. Ano siya? Parang, it's a feel-good kind of story na it's going to give you, yun nga, yung parang, the experience ko yan, hindi kayo parang, alam ko yung feeling na yun, girl. Mas may mga ganun akong moments na binabasa ko siya, tapos sobrang nag-enjoy ako na basahin to. Kasi, yun nga, simple lang siya, pero makaka-relate ka. Hindi sila trying hard sa mga words na ginagamit nila and sa mga sinusulat nila. Walang, yun nga, sabi ko kanina, wala siyang bullshit kind of writing. Whatever na naisulat nila, they made it as simple as they can para talagang maiintindihan ng mga tao. So, ngayon, siguro for this one, hindi ko na masyadong i-breakdown for the characters kasi gusto ko na talagang pag-usapan natin yung mga themes and yung pinaka-storyline kasi ang ganda talaga niya. So, like I mentioned earlier, yung first part ng story is yung events leading up to the wedding ni Matthew and kung sino man yung final girl niya. Okay, so yung first part nitong story na to ay yung tinatawag natin na puppy love or yung infatuation. So, the chapter starts with our main character, si Matthew or si Mary. Si Mary, meron siyang naging friend. Her name is Monica. So, bata pa sila nito. Of course, I'm not going to spoil the fun for you guys. Pero, what can I say? So, during this time, yung kind of, yun nga, it's infatuation. So, parang are we or are we not kind of love story. Yung story nitong si Monica tsaka ni Matty. Since they are, quite young pa, it's hard for Matty or our male protagonist to navigate yung totoong emotions niya or yung label niya dun sa nararamdaman niya for his friend. Si Monica, you know what they say about girls growing up faster than guys? Than boys? I suppose dito sa story na to, yeah, that's what happened. Kasi si Monica, siya, for her, she knows she's sure na she likes Matty. Pero si Matty, since urong-sulong nga siya, tsaka hindi niya ma-identify, hindi niya mapangalanan yung emotion na nararamdaman niya para kay Monica, there came a time when there came a time na nagkaroon sila ng parang scene kung saan si Matty, he kind of like told everyone that no, she's not with me, we are not together. Pero si Monica, her expectation was different. So, dahil doon, na-hurt si Monica. It's normal na may mga ganun siguro talaga sa buhay. Kasi ako, when I was, biglang ganun life story na pala to. Sino ako dito kay Matty at saka kay Monica? When I was younger, I was Monica. I was Monica. Na-Monica ako. And what happened was, yun nga, they tried pero of course it didn't work kasi nga they are still figuring things out individually and syempre kung gusto ba talaga nila yung isa't isa or this is just infatuation. Someone that you sincerely look up to and you label it as love. Pero sa totoo lang, you are just admiring this person's qualities and physical being, I suppose. So, may ganun sila. Yung next chapter naman is another girl dun sa story ng buhay ni Matty. And this girl is Brianna. Si Brianna, they are now in college ha. So, college na sila dito. Medyo may utak na sila dito. Siguro I will categorize yung love ni or yung relationship ni Brianna at saka ni Matty during this time sa story as immature. Kasi, syempre, they are in college, they are still figuring things out. Sige nga, kayo nga ngayong college kayo, yung mga college students na nanonood nitong video na to. May idea na ba kayo kung anong gagawin nyo sa buhay nyo? Meron na ba? Kasi meron na ba kayong clear path? Alam nyo na ba kung ano yung magiging career nyo after graduation? Kung mag-aaral pa ba kayo afterwards? Whatever. Alam nyo na ba? Siyempre hindi, di ba? So, ganun din si Mary at saka itong si Brianna. Si Brianna, I strongly believe siya ang the girl who got away. Or yun nga, yung sinasabi, katulad doon sa Candy series, the one that got away. So, yun for me, sa buhay ni Mary, yun si Brianna. Kasi parang they drifted apart dahil sa isang concern. It's not really an issue. It's a matter of concern. So, hindi ko masabi kung tama ba ang decision nitong si Mary or nitong si Brianna. Pero, naiintindihan ko yung reason ni Brianna bakit hindi niya kaagad nasabi. Pero, tama din si Matty na being in a relationship, you should have been confident enough to trust your partner na ipaalam mo sa kanya what is really going on. Instead of nagkakagulatan na lang sila na, oh my God, Really? That's what's gonna happen to us? You're going there while I'm here? Paano na yun? So, may mga ganun na nangyari sa kanila at dahil doon, kaya nag-end up na si Brianna ang the one that got away. Okay! Next up! Okay. This part of our story is one that I would call as a codependent. So, codependency, past trauma relationship, and insecurity, cheating. I was the Matty in this situation! Pero, this is not about me. This is not about me. During this time, dito sa story ni Matt at saka ni Brook, kaya ako sinabi na codependent kasi si Brook, ano siya, mukha naman silang maayos pero you just can't pinpoint bakit they are so insecure sa sarili nila. You see it on people kasi, hindi man on first glance, mapapansin nyo na through your interactions with them, maiintindihan mo na parang, I know you're good, magaling ka sa career mo, sa trajectory mo sa buhay. Pero, when it comes to relationships, you're kind of fucked up. Sinaktan talaga nitong si Brook, si Matthew. Ito yung palagi kong sinasabi dun sa mga kakilala ko, okay? Na when you just got out of a relationship, a deep relationship, like soul-crushing breakup kind of relationship, don't go looking for another one afterwards. Okay, alam ko madami nagsasabi na, oh, you have to get yourself a rebound. You have to, go out there and meet new people. There are a lot of other fish in the sea. Pero, my question here is this. Let's say you do. Diba? You go back to the market. You show your beautiful self. Like, oh yeah, I'm single again. Pero, alam mo sa sarili mo na you're not fully healed. Diba? And you meet this next person. Sila, they're also not fully healed, pero they are really into you. They have actual feelings para sa'yo. Eh ikaw, hooked up ka pa dun sa huli mong relationship. Why would you enter a relationship kung hindi ka pa talaga nakaka-get over sa ex mo? You owe it to the person, to the next person, na you don't treat them like that. Okay? You don't do that to other people. Kasi that's just mean. That's just rude. And fact being, ang sama mo kung ganun ka man. Hindi nila deserve yung fake love mo. They deserve to have someone who truly cares, truly loves them. And I'm calling you out right now, kung isa ka man dito sa mga Brooks ng ganito, don't be like that. Kasi, itong mga taong to, they are actually looking for someone to be with them, to love, to cherish. Ngayon, kung nandyan ka lang sa relationship na yan, to, para lang pang-break nung namimiss mo yung ex mo, namimiss mo yung feeling of being in love, may kasama ka every Valentine's Day, may kumukuha ng picture mo, whatever, I don't care. Show some respect. At the same time, grow a pair. Stop making excuses sa mga ganyang klase ng pag-iisip kasi that's just mean. Kung hindi ka pa nakaka-get over sa ex mo, heal yourself. Don't be in a relationship, okay? Find other things that you want to excel in, okay? Other than sex and being in a relationship. Actually find something to make yourself grow as an individual. Hindi yung maghahanap ka ng partner at hahanapin mo sa kanya yung happiness mo. That's not going to work out. Don't be a Brook. Medyo heated yun ah. Okay, so itong next part nitong story, dito na yung medyo player part. Kasi yun yung, alam mo na, heartbroken kasi talaga si Matty dito eh. Ako din, na-heartbroken din ako. Ay, nako. Peste talaga mga Brook sa buhay. Kaya kayo, mag-ingat kayo sa mga ginojowa nyo, ha. Find yourselves somebody, just not a Brook. Okay? Pero kung Brook ang pangalan mo at matinong tao ka naman, okay ka lang sa akin. You're good on my table. Okay, so ito naman si Zara. So si Zara tsaka si Matty, nandito yung hook-up culture. Is there such a thing as a hook-up culture? Dito sa part na to, admittedly, hindi talaga okay si Matthew dito. Kasi nga, parang, yun nga, nakita niya kasi sa parents niya na, they broke up, they split, tapos yung mga iba pa niyang mga naka-relationship didn't really work out. So, nandito na siya sa point na to na parang, you know what, I give up. I don't believe in love anymore. I don't believe in people. People are just bad. Don't get into a relationship. That sort of feel. Ngayon, itong si Zara, she's always been a tawag doon, one-night stand kind of person. Dito, during this time may malaki na sila, may trabaho na sila. You know what? I've been on TikTok for admittedly quite some time now. And meron akong mga videos na napapanood doon about sa body count. Does it really matter? I have a question here. Why is it that when a guy sleeps with a girl, he's the man? And if a girl sleeps with a guy, no matter how many those are, in different times, of course, and situations, or whatever, why does she become a slut? Guys sleep around with a lot of women. Minsan nga, back-to-back pa di ba? And then, they don't get called. I mean, they don't get called out. Pero kapag ang babae, they sleep around with other people, with consent, they're called sluts. Why is that? What other people do is none of your business personally. Business na nila yun. And if body count, whatever you wanna call it, matters to you, ay, die! Natutunan ko yun recently, die! Ay, nako, you get your priorities straight. Anyway, so, ayun nga, si Zara, tsaka si Matthew, they are in a one-night stand, tawag doon, friends with benefits. They're in a friends with benefits kind of relationship. They have an agreement. It's consensual naman, and they have an agreement. Tapos yun nga, sabi ni ate girl, si Zara, sabi niya, I don't catch feelings, I just fuck around with people kasi I want to. So sabi naman ni Maddie, sige, I'll do that too. Tapos, syempre, and by the way, this also happens IRL, when people catch feelings, kahit na hindi naman nila intention talaga, it happens. Ayun nga, Zara, I believe, has daddy issues. She's constantly looking for attention from other people, particularly males, the men. And yun nga, she sleeps around. Kasi nga, she's longing for that sort of connection na, of course, it's not the sexual connection na hinahanap niya sa tatay niya, okay? Pero kasi, she also has a past. Kaya meron siyang ganong klase ng longing para sa ibang tao. Like, she's afraid to connect, pero she wants to belong with someone. So, that makes her a broken character. Tapos na ako doon kay Zara, di ba? At syempre, yung last girl sa buhay ni Matthew, she's always been there. She didn't really save Matthew, pero she's always been there. They made her look, itong mga writers na to, they made this girl look very, parang come and go character lang siya. So, nung una iniisip ko na parang, wala lang to, parang nabanggit lang to, tapos nawala na ulit siya after some time. Pero, yung pala, it's always been her. And, you know what I like na nung minention na nila itong girl na to, binalikan nila, parang nagkaroon sila ng parang mga, pinakita nila dun sa reader, sa atin, yung mga hints na drinap nila throughout the story. Na parang, oo nga no! Nandun siya nung time na Yun nga yung tinatawag natin na foreshadowing. 'Di ba? So, they made itong character na to, itong last girl na to, into a foreshadowing nang hindi natin nare-realize kaagad until the end of the story. So, parang nung time na yun, parang, shit! You know, I love it kapag ang mga writers ay marunong magsulat ng classy and tasteful foreshadowing. And you know what? For this one, 6 Degrees of Serendipity, naisulat nila ng maganda at tasteful, sobrang chef's kiss, yung last girl. And ang ganda, okay? That's all I can say. Nakakainis, pero sobrang ganda nitong libro na to, I swear. Kaya ito yung sinasabi ko na kaya ko gustong maghanap ng mga never ko pang na-encounter na mga pangalan sa publishing industry. Or, you know, people that I've never heard of before until ako mismo yung nakakita sa kanila. And yun nga, binasa ko yung summary nila and talagang na-capture nila yung attention. Alam ko, paulit-ulit, kaya ko pa sinasabi na ang ganda niya kasi talagang maganda siya. So kung hindi nyo pa nababasa itong story na to, I urge you right now, stop this video, pumunta ka sa Shopee mo at orderin mo tong libro na to, 6 Degrees of Serendipity. You know what? Ilalagay ko na lang sa detail section nitong sa channel ko kasi kailangan mo talagang pumunta ng Shopee right now at bumili ka ng copy nito kasi ang ganda talaga niya. I feel like mag-e-enjoy ka dito. Ang overall rating ko for this book, for this story is easy 4 stars. Easy 4 stars. Look, the story is cute, it's relatable, maganda yung mga character developments, yung introduction pa lang ng mga characters dun sa story, yung the way na i-divide nitong mga writers na to by section, yung stories nitong experiences with each of the female characters sa buhay ni Matt. Wala lang, parang ang ganda ng timpla. Hindi ko alam kung sino sa mga writers na to yung head or yung pinaka nag-collate nung lahat ng stories into one manuscript. Pero kung sino man sa kanila yon, ang ganda nung alam nyo yun, yung pagkakalagay niya or pagkakasunod-sunod niya dito sa stories na to para maisulat at mapublish ito ng ganito. Ayun pa, per chapter, yung message nila per chapter, it is delivered. It is signed, sealed, fucking delivered. Sobrang ganda. You know what? Props to all of these writers kasi hindi ko alam kung paano sila magsulat. There are writers na on the spot lang talaga sila. You know, whatever they feel like writing, go, sige, type, whatever. Pero there are also writers who actually plan out yung stories nila. Ngayon, hindi ko alam kung paano ang style nitong mga writers na to, pero the way each chapter or each female character's stories and perspectives were written, ang planchado talaga yung pagkakasulat. So, I'm very interested to read itong individual stories nila. Gusto kong basahin kung ano yung mga naisulat na nila na sila lang. Kasi I wanna know kung ano na ang writing style nila. Parang ganon. You know what? 6 Degrees of Serendipity is a beautifully written story by 6 writers and I urge you to buy it. I urge you to check this out. Okay? Kasi although ang language ito ay English, madali nyo siya maintindihan. Hindi kayo mahihirapan. Swear. Once again, thank you so much, Pop Fiction, for doing this original story. And of course, sa mga writers, sorry, talagang nahihirapan ako basahin minsan yung mga pangalan nyo. Han, Jan, Baby, Ariasi, Not Just a Random Girl, Hippity Hoppity Azur, Kwento ni Jingnes, and Ken Daniel, forward by Marla Mignano. So, thank you so much for coming up with this kind of manuscript, for this kind of story. It's truly an original. I love it. Para sa mga hindi pa nakakapagbasa nito, you should really check this out. It is worth it. $1.99 for this. Yes, girl, it is definitely worth it. So, with that, I'll see you guys sa susunod na video. Parang ngayon ko lang ulit sinabi yun. Anyway, okay, sige, I'll see you guys. Bye!